Hey kids, we're so glad you're joining us today. This month is all about water and the Victory Kids video is about to start. If you need any information, you can contact us at the church or online at victorylife.church.
We are so glad you're here. Enjoy the show. Bye. Oh, it's so beautiful out here. What a great... Where is Pastor Tim? Pastor Tim, where are you? Hey, come back.
What? I'm just going to take a quick dip.
No, you got your coffee.
So
Come on, the kids are here.
Okay, all right.
Come on.
Can I?
Afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah. Isn't it a beautiful day out?
Oh, it's beautiful. Because you just said it was, so I repeated the exact words you used. Thanks for having me come out and film Victory Kids at the beach again.
Well, where else would we be in the summertime in Michigan?
So last week, we hung out with Jesus and the disciples.
Yep.
He taught them how to become fishers of men.
That was awesome.
I wonder if our kids that are watching, if any of you had the chance to act like a fisher of men and go out and tell people about Jesus. You know, if you did, would you let one of us know or let your teachers know this week? I'd love to hear stories about how you did what you were taught.
Yeah, and we love to celebrate things like that. So let us know.
Last week we were in the water. This week we're in the water, and we're talking about the story in the Bible where Jesus walks on water.
Yes, so the last couple of weeks we've been in the water.
Okay.
This week we're going to be on the water.
Explain this to me like I'm 5. There was a storm.
Yes.
And the disciples were going to the other side of the Sea of Galilee, much like this lake that is our undisclosed location. They're out on the storm, and all of a sudden, they look out on the horizon.
Well, Pastor Tim, we can't tell them the whole story. So how about we check in with Sandy and Cranky and Bodie Dude and see what we're going to talk about this week.
Let's do it. Are we going to jump in the water or walk across?
How about if I watch you jump in the water, but then we'll practice trying to walk on the water?
Let's do that after.
Okay.
Well, where is she? She should be here by now. Doesn't she know that Bodie will be here soon and I don't want to miss a second of his story?
Hey, Cranky!
Hey, well, it's about time, Sandy.
What do you mean, Cranky?
I've been waiting forever for you. Where have you been?
Well, my shell clock didn't go off this morning, so I'm running a little behind. It's okay. I promise we won't miss Bodie and his righteous stories. He is usually running a little behind anyways. Wait, why are you here so early? Cranky, are you excited about today's story?
No, well, okay, Sandy. I really do like Bodie's stories. He makes the stories we read in the Bible really come to life. Man, he's a good storyteller.
He sure is, Cranky. This week I'm going to ask him to share the story of when Jesus walked on water.
What? That actually happened?
Yes, it did, Cranky. And I bet he was there when it all went down.
Oh, look, here he comes now. Bodie, over he is. Hey, little crustacean dudes. How's it hanging?
Hey, Bodie, what's up?
Not much. Just hanging with my bros, catching some shaka waves, dude.
Well, Cranky and I were talking and we thought it would be righteous if you could tell us the story of when Jesus walked on water.
For sure, dudes. It is a righteous story. So that day I was hanging on my own, catching some chaka waves, when I saw a radical amount of people chilling by the shore. Then I heard Jesus telling his disciples, you know the fishers of men we talked about last week, to get in the boat and head out to the other side. Well, they were like, okay, dude, we'll do what you say. Then they bailed and headed out on the water. They left Jesus there? Yeah, bro Taco. But it's cool, dude. Jesus headed to the mountainside. I think he was doing some epic praying. I hung by the boat. I figured something sweet might happen. Boy, was I right.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, I can tell this is going to be the best part of the story. What happened next, Bodie?
The waves were all amped up and they were crashing against the boat pretty good. Those dudes were pretty far from land and it was super late. Then something radical did happen. Jesus came walking out on the water.
No way!
Way, little crusty friends. Those fishers in the boat were like, whoa, what's going on? Dude, that's a gnarly ghost. They were freaking out, man. I heard Jesus say to them, Take courage. It is I. Don't be afraid. Then one of the Barneys in the boat, they said his name was Peter, said, Lord, if it's you, tell me to come to you on the water.
Peter wanted to go out in the water? That's crazy.
Now, why would he do that? That's just silly. Dudes, Jesus said, come. Then Peter did the most radical thing ever and stepped out of the boat onto the water. Dudes, like on top of the water. It was epic.
Wow! That is pretty radical, Bodie!
That's not all, Sandy. Dude, when Peter went out on the water, the wind was all amped up. It was real wavy. Oh no. What happened? He started going bananas, man. Then he started to sink. He said, Lord, save me. Jesus is so awesome, dudes. He reached out his hand and saved him.
Jesus is awesome, Bodie. Of course he saved Peter.
In his righteous and awesome way, he said, You of little faith, why did you doubt? Then he climbed in the boat and those amped up waves calmed down. Then the other dudes in the boat were like, Whoa, dude, you truly are the Son of God. Then they started to worship him. It was totally gnarly, dudes.
That was another awesome story, Bodie. Thanks for sharing it with us.
Yeah, that was a great story. I can't wait to hear the next one. For sure, my little crustacean friends. Catch you next week. Hang 10. Sandy, I'm going to start depending more on God and not being so afraid.
That's awesome, Cranky. God wants us to fully rely on him to take care of us and our needs. He loves us so much, and he wants us to trust him. Do you know what that's called, Cranky?
No. What, Sandy?
It's called faith.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. Have faith in God and trust that he will take care of me.
That's radical, Cranky. That's radical, Cranky. See you next week.
Bye. See you next week. Pastor Terry, I'm doing it. I'm walking on water. I can't believe it. It's amazing.
Look at Pastor Terry doing it too. Just kidding.
That was awesome. It felt like it. Did it feel
I know,
like
it felt,
you?
it really
Should I
felt
try it
like
again?
it. Yeah, you should try it again.
Well, that didn't work. Why can't I walk on water?
Well, sometimes when we read stories in the Bible, God performed miracles so that people would believe.
Sometimes God shows us things, but it's just for that moment to teach us something that only he can teach us.
That's right.
I love it when Jesus teaches me new things. I feel like I get closer to him every time he shows me a new truth about him or even a new truth about myself.
Yeah, well, and I think that's why he does it, so that we can grow closer in our relationship with him.
So it's times like that where you're unsure and you have to have faith, just like in Matthew 14:27. But Jesus immediately said to them, Take courage, it is I, do not be afraid.
That's right.
I want to take courage.
Me too.
Hey, do you want to take courage and maybe jump off the end of the dock? Go ahead, I'll wait.
I think you should. You really. at the
But I'm
beginning-
not afraid to jump off the end
Well,
of the
I'm
dock.
not afraid to jump off the dock either, but
Prove it.
you really
Prove it.
wanted to.
Prove it.
When we first started, you took off running because you were going to jump off the dock.
I'm hearing this
I
word.
think you should.